Hello and welcome to the Fairy Little Tutorials. My name's Marcia and today I'm going to show you how to do a yarn over and create some holes in your knitting. So let's go. So today we are going to be doing a yarn over, which is a way to create lace, create a hole in your knitting. It can also increase stitches and create buttonholes. So when your work calls for a yarn over, it will either be a yarn over by itself, or it could be accompanied with a knit two together or a slip slip knit. But today, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to show you just the yarn over and how we work that. In a knitting flat situation and continental style, tension your yarn, and to do a yarn over, you're holding your yarn ready for the yarn over, and you go around the yarn and then knit your next stitch. And now you've created a yarn over. Yarn over, knit your next stitch. And whichever pattern you are using, it will usually tell you what to do with the next stitch. So it will say yarn over knit one, or it'll say yarn over knit two together, or yarn over SSK. Yarn over, knit into the next stitch, yarn over, knit into the next stitch, yarn over, knit into the next stitch. So for every stitch now there's going to be two, and you can see these yarn overs are going to create a space there. And you'll see how they pop out when we do our purl row back. Yarn over, knit into the next stitch, yarn over, knit into the next stitch. And if you need to, YouTube has this fantastic feature where you can slow this right down if you need to. You can also rewind and rewatch it as many times as you need to until you understand what is happening. So yarn over into the next stitch, 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 yarn over into the next stitch. All right, so we have created a lot of yarn overs here. So now on the way back, I'm going to be purling, but your pattern could call for you to knit or continue more lace work. But what I'm going to be doing today is just purling on my way back. So I'm still creating the stockinette on the right side. So we're going to the other side, and I'll show you what to do when you get to that yarn over. So purling this first stitch. The next stitch is a yarn over. So it looks a little bit different. And the thing you want to make sure is that you remember that you did do a yarn over and you don't just take that off. Because when knitters are new, they tend to make yarn overs by accident because they are moving the yarn back and forward. And so sometimes you can end up with a yarn over where you don't want one. But these ones were placed here on purpose. If you happen to create a yarn over that you didn't mean to, all you have to do is flick it off the end and then continue your work. But this one we did want to create. So we're still purling, so bring your yarn to the front. And we're going into the front of that stitch, and we're going to purl it like it's a regular stitch. And then purling the next stitch. And here's a yarn over again, so we're going to purl that stitch. So the motion is still the same, the regular stitches and the yarn overs. You just need to recognize which ones are your regular stitch and which ones are your yarn overs. So I'm just going to purl across all of these stitches, and then you'll be able to see what it looks like from the other side. Because I added so many yarn overs, it has increased this row exponentially. So it takes a little while to get back. Okay, so what it looks like on the right side now, when you spread these stitches out, is you are going to have these nice little holes. And they're perfect for buttons or lace work, but that is how you do the yarn over. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you are enjoying the tutorials. Until next time.